Robert Sanchez officially signed for the club Chelsea, and we definitely know that we've seen quite a lot. And at this moment in time, we definitely know that there is yet two more football players that are going to be signing very soon. From different sources, we know that Moises Caicedo is going to be signing very soon, and yet another football player that could definitely be signing soon for the club Chelsea is Michael Olise. Hello everyone, and thank you for being part of the Chelsea chapter. And please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it's sports and as long as it's Chelsea related, right about here at the Chelsea chapter with me, your very host, Abu Kaus. I'm definitely right about here to give you the latest rate as it comes in. It will be remembered that the football player, the goalkeeper from Brighton and Hove, we can comfortably call him former Brighton and Hove goalkeeper. But also has been a goalkeeper for Spain and still is a goalkeeper for the national team of Spain. He crossed over to the club Chelsea, and it is reportedly said that Chelsea paid an amount that was slightly above 25 million pounds for the football player. And really everything has been going on quite well since then, with him really going on and sealing this wonderful deal. And it's actually a long period that he will be spending at the club Chelsea, unless otherwise. A lot has really been done when it comes to transfers and when it comes to the club Chelsea. And Chelsea has tried its level best to make sure that it can do a bit of reinforcement after a number of football players have left the club Chelsea. Do not forget that one of those, some of the football players that have left Chelsea are Edward Mendy. Edward Mendy is a very good goalkeeper. Actually, I went to the Saudi Pro League, and despite the fact that Edward Mendy left, that's one of the reasons. That's the biggest reason as to why the football goalkeeper, Spaniard international, is now at the club at Chelsea, and he comes and will definitely be competing for his spot with Kepa Arrizabalaga. Kepa, who is also a Spaniard, I think so. I think Kepa is also a Spaniard, if I'm not mistaken. But now it's going to be a big fight for the number one spot, who's going to be the official goalkeeper for the club Chelsea, with Mauricio Pochettino undecided just as yet. He wants to give both of them a chance to compete, and we definitely think that possibly things will keep on moving on quite well for the club Chelsea, and Chelsea will definitely go on and get one of those goalkeepers, will get them into the goals for the number one spot. So let's hope things keep on moving on quite well for the club Chelsea, and we definitely know that Michael Olise from Crystal Palace is yet another a football player that could be could be moving to the club Chelsea. At this point in time, we know that Mike Olise has already agreed personal terms with the club Chelsea, and that is quite great. But Mike Olise's release has a release clause on him, and it's 35 million pound. But Chelsea has officially put in a bid that is worth 25 million pound, 26 million pound to be particular. But at this moment in time, the club Brighton and Hove is not Brighton and Hove. Crystal Palace is not has not really gone into this bid, but it is expected that this bid is going to be rejected. But we know that this bid could be rejected, but even though this bid is rejected, still the club Chelsea will go in with an improved bid, because Chelsea looks by the look of things, Chelsea wants to get him by fair means or foul. And Mike Olise really has impressed in the Premier League, and is also been playing for the under 21s for quite a bit of time. Let us know what you definitely think in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, as we definitely are going to be looking at Moises Caicedo also and his possible move to the club Chelsea, as we definitely know that Moises Caicedo is one of those football players who definitely is going to be crossing over to the club Chelsea, because at this moment in time, this deal is in its final stages, and the fact that Brighton and Hove, when you check the most recent game, which is today, really, Brighton and Hove did not include Moises Caicedo in the starting 11, and that definitely not even in the starting 11 anyway. Even when you see the substitutes, he's nowhere to be seen. That proves us a big point, and it only tells us that this deal is really getting close and closer every other day. Let's hope really things keep on moving on quite well for the club. Chelsea, as the Moises Caicedo deal could be one of those deals that is going to bring a big change at the club Chelsea. Thank you, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell. Let's meet yet